Alright, with the swing shot in hand, let's go back to Iridia. Yeah, back to Iridia first. Alright, so... Hey look, they still have some of the bolts left that I left here. Uh-oh, wrong weapon. We've got quite a bit of bolts. I'll give it that. Let's see. Alright, now back to the swing shot. Whee! But yeah, everything I read tells me that if I'm gonna get all of the gold weapons, they each cost like anywhere between 10 to 50,000 per weapon. And that's just a bit unfortunate, I think. I mean, that's an expensive thing. And I'm not one of those people that like to play through a game 4 to 5 to 7 times simply because that's what they want you to do it. I am all for finding cheating ways to do things. Alright, the trespasser. Alright, let's go to quick select. We will replace this with the trespasser. As I'll say per tradition. Alright. Well, at least the first one is simple and easy. I don't feel like waiting. Very impatient. Oh, I still had the trespasser equipped. Whoopsie. Alright, at least we don't have to worry about grinding up bolts for the story stuff. Alright, that's everything at Kerwan, right? Yeah. Alright, to Eudora.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are...
Yep, skipping that. Rhino. Wee. Miss me. Alright, let's go through the level the normal way first, because I think there was an info bot question mark? There may not have been. Yeah, the original game had a wonderful soundtrack in it. Of course, I would say that about a lot of older games. When I was younger, I enjoyed the hell out of the Spyro music. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, the soundtrack in this game, they usually got some really good ones. Although, speaking of really good soundtracks, I was playing an indie game that was released on PlayStation a couple days ago called Dave Divers. And I will say that game actually has a beautiful soundtrack. I played it and I was listening to it and I'm just like, man, it kind of sneaks up on you. The game isn't a very hard game. It's a very more relaxing kind of game. But it's one of those, if you like to just kind of chill out, you're a diver, so your whole job to like catch fish. There is a story to it though, so. I've pretty much been playing it all week, almost non-stop, seeing as I don't stream during the weekdays. Man, I don't remember if there's a reason. Ah. Yeah, the area that I just went into is called the Glacial area, and that has got to be the best soundtrack of the game. Like, when I hit that soundtrack, or when I made it to the area, and the soundtrack started, I was like, whoa. Very nice, chill game. And that soundtrack was just, ooh. Well, I at least got enough to buy the... What was that, the nanotech upgrade for 30? Yeah, because the Rhino is like 150. Well, let's change weapons since I used up all the Rhino for the moment. I'll just use the Glove of Doom and that'll carry me through most definitely. Ooh. Yes, give me all of the money. Ah, it was a weapon. The Suck-O-Matic. Or Suck Cannon? Suck Cannon. I knew it was one of those two. I guess I didn't have to come this way for it then, but... Oh well, too late, I already came this way. Nope, not going that way. Ooh. Not going that way. Well, I guess they just want me to jump for it. Barely. Reminds me of the old Spyro jumps when you first get your glide. Those jumps get so tight. You know, I actually bought the Spyro trilogy. Maybe I play those games on stream as well.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Yep, thank you. 1,000 for a full set of ammo. That's really not that bad, considering everything. Let's see. Yeah, most of these puzzles are going to be a joke. No, I wanted you to do this. Then down to the next one. And down one more. Ta-da! Yeah, the first starts, man, these trespasser puzzles are too easy. They have the swing shots as well. Maybe this turns on the swing shot. Yeah. Oh, that music changed pretty drastically. You know, a good old series or a set of games that had some really good music was the original Jak and Daxter games. I used to be in love with those games. I do have to say used to be. Nowadays, I will say my tastes have changed a little. I still enjoy the games, but I feel like the games, maybe since I was a kid, have gotten harder. Maybe it just feels like that. Alright, what do we have? Do that. That. And that. Oh yeah, I forget we don't actually fight this guy.
Now we're talking.
Alright. Blarg Tactical Station. Getting Magna Boots? No, not the Magna Boots. We get the Magna Boots much later. I forget what Clank gets when he goes outside. Alright, so I know Clank has his own thing. Go ahead and... Was it this one? I thought this was the way. I will have to test it and find out. Yeah, send Clank. Alright. What was it that you get from this? I know you get something for Ratchet, but I don't remember what it is. Because I don't remember what it is, I kind of have to do it. Oh yeah, the froggies. I can't double jump, so I gotta use the box to get up here before I break it. Yeah, I'm unsure about the amount of bolts. Some people say that it's a passive 1.5 amount. Oh yeah, he can't double jump, he has to glide from up there. 1.5 to 2 bolt amount doubling, and I'm just like, it feels like it, but I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm so used to seeing the numbers and seeing, I'm not gonna say seeing is believing, but it's easier to feel that way. Oh, Clank only has 4 hits. We haven't played as Clank since we beat the game, so I wonder if he'll get more nanotech when we upgrade it again. Alright, we gotta do this again. Be very careful because I do remember falling quite a few times from this. Do the shuffle. Alright, shimmy across the way this way over here. This is where we get our first little robots, right? All 3 of them. 4? I don't remember there being 4, but yeah, had to have been 4. Nope, a little bit of lag again. Attack! The only downside to streaming this game is that, having it being streamed really does, like I said, I couldn't remember what it was, but I know I needed it. Hydro Displacer. That makes sense. Hey. Should just be able to walk. I don't have to jump or anything. And this will take me back, right? Yep, return to Ratchet.
I'm back.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool.
I can skip that too. Okay, there's another thing that I don't remember being necessary, but we're gonna go do it anyways. Go ahead onto the warship. Yep, no mercy on any of y'all. Because I know there's some frogs behind this door. And then we're gonna hit this button. And we're gonna have to book it. So let's make sure we grab the boxes over here. And press the button. Oh, can't skip this one either.
Self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
To go. But I say it shouldn't matter which one I take out. Oh yeah, these guys do hurt.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. To explode. Really?
Alright. And that gives us whatever it was that we needed to do. Ah, yes, the infobot.
Did you see that?
Yes.
On planet Rilgar. Where, ironically enough, that's where the glitch is to get unlimited bolts. But I won't be putting everybody through that. Mostly because you don't actually have to do it. Since I don't have to do it, I decided right now, I'll just do it later. It's like we don't have to go through here though, but I know that there is a bunch of bolts behind the door. If I put it right, no. Right here? Yeah. There we go. Still thought I had the rhino equipped. That is one thing I can't wait to get into when the games bring it in, is the true quick select. And I say true because right now, yeah, you have a quick select menu. But like if you switch off between two weapons pretty quickly, you could hit the triangle button and just be fine. I honestly can't wait to get to the 2016 remake, which I have played, and I don't know if I platinumed or not, but I'm willing to look in and see if I can go ahead and like delete the trophy data, and then once I delete the trophy data, I'll get the platinum on stream. That'd be nice. It'd be fun too. Look at all these chickens. And this is the checkpoint, right? Let's say we just go ahead and
I got
max
some
out
great bargains for you
on
today.
rhino ammo. We keep it up and always just go and grab more rhino ammo whenever it's available. We'll never run out of rhino ammo. Ooh, let me grab that health. I did take another hit. There we go. I like how this grid didn't turn on until after I took out the little orbital ball thing. You know, thinking back to it, playing this for the first time, it comes at you pretty good with the story. Wow. That does a third of health. I was wondering how that was going to be fighting the boss. Man, did another third. And not all of the rockets even hit it. I wonder if that's just how it's capped. Now we get the grind boots, right?
Whew. Thought I was a god. Well, thanks.
Still have 54k. Wish we had more, but that's what I'm gonna grind off screen for. I was about to say, grinding is part of the prerequisite for a grind boot. And I was looking at the cheats that they had for the game. Like I said before, it's like they have menu cheats versus like you activate them by physically doing jumps and stunts and stupid stuff. They don't look very good. Alright, Blackwater City. And what I mean by they don't look very good is just that the way that they do it is kind of strange. Like, there's an invincibility cheat but it'll only ever activate when you're at full health, and only for 30 seconds. And all I could think is, man, that's really specific. Well, I thought I would be able to make that. And I'm gonna get nom. I didn't get nom. That's a miracle. And I did it again. I didn't double jump. I didn't try to make the long jump. I just kept jumping for the swing shot. There we go. Alright, we're gonna try to run through this. Oh, we need to quick select. We'll put the hydro displacer on the bottom. Can't double jump that. I have to. Okay, that one I can visibly see I can't make, but still. Yeah, there's quite a few ways of doing the glitch for unlimited bolts, but I'm not entirely sure where it's at, but it's pretty much right here in this city. And if I can, maybe I'll start it before I end the stream so you guys can at least see what I have to do. Oh, right, the whole reason I emptied this one out is just so that way I can run through it here again. But yeah, I might attempt to do it at the end of this so that way I can go from streaming to just dealing with it. Not something that is necessarily... Oh, yeah, silly. I forgot. I don't have the... Uh-oh. The game glitched out somehow. And the blue overfeed from being underwater is stuck on screen. Why do glitches always happen to me? Like, I've gone through quite a few games like Metro Exodus, and every time the game glitches out one way or another. Well, it'll probably change when I die here in a second, because there's no way I'm getting this on the first try. Especially not when I can't see. Yeah, that water looks really dark. I should be doing the long jumps to try and get extra jump with it. Oh no. Come on. Go, 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 go. Hey, look at that. Coming out of the water fixed it again. Alright, go. Go. Quicker. Quicker, Quaker Oats. Not even halfway there, I don't think. Come on. Man, the camera angle. Oh, Jesus. Well, I think that was all the time I had. I think that's almost the end, though, too. That's a shame. Yeah. Didn't get it on the first try, but I knew that wasn't going to happen. We'll try doing some more of the long jumps to see if we can get further ahead. I don't remember how many times, or the best places to use it, but I'm not even going to focus on these guys. They're just going to get in my way. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I always hated this. Go, go, go. Oh, the lag. Oh, that's such a bad time, PlayStation, to give me lag. Go, 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 go. If I can get it on this attempt, I'd be alright with that. Haha, second try. I'll take that. That was a pretty flawless run, if I say so myself. Do a nice little haha. Yeah, that was very well done. I didn't think I was gonna get it for a few tries, but in 2 tries, I'll take it. Alright, let me go ahead and push this button. Wish I had the O2 mask. And I could just blow him up with the Rhino too, but...
Hey, press...
Yeah, press
see how
conference
it-
only. 4K bolts. Yep, that was the info bot for Planet Umbris. Yeah, that actually put a dent in my wallet. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's equip the Rhino, because I'm pretty sure we don't need the swing shot to go the second way. Look at that tank. Bye-bye, tank. That was worth every bit of it. Ooh. About to say, I need to be careful. I'm getting real close to being dead. I'll get the health here in a second after I bust up things that won't kill me. Where did those rockets go? That was a little weird. Alright, about to be halfway empty on ammo. So... Oh, I thought it was going to change the camera angle. Oh, come on. I can't wait to get into the other boss fights and see just what it entails. How well this little Rhino here will do what its namesake does on these bosses. I had to fight the boss one last time in order to figure out how to get to challenge mode. But once I got the Rhino and I went to go fight him again, man, that final boss didn't stand a chance. Now, I will say, I do believe this game, I'm not sure if it does or if it doesn't, but most of these games, when you play through it again, on top of getting the bolt multiplier, it's supposed to be harder. So, like I said, I'm not sure if this game is, because it being the first game like it is, it lacks something. Alright, let these guys take out all the slime. Alright, that's pretty low. Let's say, I saw that you didn't die. You're not getting out of this without a permit. And by permit, I mean I permit you to live, and that just doesn't happen. I forget which one does what. Man, I gotta actually hit the button. Thank you. I call shenanigans on that. Oh, well, if I ain't even got to go that way. I was hoping I could just take him out without getting super-duper close. Not like it's a huge deal, but I just want to take that chance. Alright, we got the money back that we spent on that guardsman's salary. Alright, now we made it. And then there's a cutscene. So, I just want to have this on stream, that there is another glitch you can do. If you do stuff like this, and you just keep doing it. Oh, not like that. Keep doing flips backwards. Yep. You can kind of see as you keep doing flips backwards. I don't even know, like, who found this out, how, why. But as you keep doing it backwards, her chest gets bigger. I don't know if it works side to side or not, too. I don't know how big they get, but it's just something that I figured I'd point out, that nope, her chest gets bigger. As an old PS2 game, her chest gets bigger. It only makes me laugh. I just think that was absolutely hilarious. Alright, we are not going to do the race. Simply because I don't want to. Oh, you know what? Maybe we have to do the race to get the, yeah. I'm gonna leave. I'm sure this stream will take more than one day, so. But if everything goes well, I can be finished up with the original Ratchet and Clank and on to the next one by tomorrow. Which I think would be nice.